menyerah kalah, tolak ke sisi. Mau kita datang, mau kita datang, mau kita terbilang, mau kita terbilang. Mencari peluang, mencari peluang, menjadi cemerlang, menjadi cemerlang. UNIKL, wow, UNIKL, UNIKL, wow, UNIKL. Satu matlamat, terbang gapai mimpi, renangi era baru, kejar misi frekuensi, pengemudi angkatan, nahoda kemajuan, jauh manapun ada ciptakan menjadi nyata. Tetap kekal, jangan lalai, tetap kental, jangan lolai, setinggi manapun akan capai, kita melonjak dari lantai. Mau kita datang, mau kita datang, mau kita terbilang, mau kita terbilang. Mencari peluang, menjadi cemerlang, menjadi cemerlang. UNIKL, wow, UNIKL, wow, UNIKL, wow, UNIKL, wow.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all viewers, fellow students, students-to-be, parents. Welcome to Sembang You and I, a live talk show to discuss and share the latest trend of information technology, especially for postgraduate programs offered at University Kuala Lumpur, Malaysian Institute of Information Technology, or known as UNIKL MIIT. Alhamdulillah, in our postgraduate series today, we have a title of Continue Your Study Through APEL, for Master in Computer Science, for you to join UNIKL MIIT with your work experience, through APEL. Okay, I'm Susanna Basaruddin, a senior lecturer with 10 years working experience in industry and 16 years of experience as a lecturer and supervisor. So maybe you are a recent graduate or experienced worker, in ICT, looking to further your education, or professionals, seeking to enhance your skill. Pursuing a master in computer science can be a significant steps toward achieving your academic and career goals. Throughout this session, we have assembled panels of experts who will share their insight, experience, and valuable advice to guide you through the academic journey. Okay, so without further ado, let's look at our esteemed panelists. Right, so the first panel is technology professionals, Dr. Amna Saad, a Deputy Director, Center of Quality Assurance, UNIKL MIIT. Right, so I think we'll start with Dr. Amna for introduction. Silakan, Dr. Amna.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Zen. Okay, Dr. Susanna. Okay, but I know her more as Dr. Zen. Okay, basically I'm the Deputy Director of CQA. As of now, is under CQA. Yeah? So that's why I think maybe have something to share. I'm not the most expert, but I like to share about APEL with the others. Okay, my background, I was awarded with PhD in 2013, about 10 years ago, okay, from Lahore University. I'm also a senior lecturer now in cybersecurity and technological enhancement section. Okay, sorry, not enhancement, convergence section. And due to that, due to my application at CQA, I also would like to say that I have several PhD. Two of my PhD students, okay, they're going to join the convocation in this November convocation. Um, I think with Master Computer Science, actually I've been involved of the program. Okay, at the time I was the deputy dean. Yeah, so I think the combination of APEL and master in computer science is a very good about me. Yeah, if you have more question, then we can discuss more about that.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Amna, for the introduction. A
Mhm.
very long journey, yeah, of your working experience, yeah, in ICT field. Yeah. So Dr. Amna now is very experience, especially in developing, the program, on adult learnings, and of course, under her, we have this quality assurance, to to recognize, with MQA, to recognize all the experiences, for pursuing postgraduate studies. Okay, so now let's go for our next panel. Muhammad Firdaus Rahman, a very special panel that we have today to share his experience, related to APEL. Okay, so I think I'll give this slot, to Mama Firdaus to introduce himself. Yeah, okay, silakan, Mama Firdaus.
Assalamualaikum and good morning, everyone. My name is Muhammad Firdaus bin Abdul Rahman. And currently, now I am working in the University of Nottingham, Malaysia campus for almost 10 years. So my background education, I was once a former student of UNIKL MIIT in the DCNet program. It was 10 years ago. And after I graduate, I could straight go to the working sector until today. And after 2 years of COVID, I decide to continue my study back. So I choose UNIKL again because somehow I missed the UNIKL. And now I am taking the master in computer science in the UNIKL, but I'm not using the degree qualification because I don't have it. So I have to apply for the APEL certificate, which is the working experience, and the process is quite long, and I don't think that some of them are really interested to participate in the APEL program, but it's okay. It's everyone's choice. But for me, I suggest if you want to continue your further study after you leave your campus for a long time, maybe you can apply for this APEL program to make it easy for you. So I think that's it for now, Doctor.
Thank you, Firdaus. Okay, so that's the anchor that we have to share experience about APEL today. So I think we'll go straight, to the item that we want to discuss today. All right. So as you know, the postgraduate programs, such as Master in Computer Science program, is designed, for adult learners. Okay, but there are two categories of adult learners that join Master in Computer Science program. The first one, they are these graduate, just graduate students, from the bachelor degree. Okay, so that's, I think, the the usual ways of doing it, of joining this postgraduate program. So you have these academic qualifications whereby you have to fulfill. Yeah. So if you have this qualification, then you can go for that. For that, you can go for that. Uh, Pursuing your master program. So another ways of doing that is using this APEL, by MQA. So I think before we go details on the APEL, so what is actually the motivation, the advantage of pursuing study? So we want to look on that. So I think we start with Dr. Amna, about what is actually the advantage of pursuing, especially a master in computer science. Okay, Dr. Amna, maybe you would like to share with us from your 20 years of
Yeah,
experience.
as Dr. Zain, um, uh, for the um, information for all, yeah, I was uh, application development manager in Telecom Malaysia for about 6 years. So I can see that there's a lot of opportunity, especially when you pursue to a higher education. That is for your own enhancement in terms of your career path, yeah, and also for the skill, yeah, for you to grab a new skill, especially in IT, where the development and the growth industry is very fast. Yeah, it's fast paced. So there's a lot of things that we need to learn. So basically, you can also do research. Yeah, if you would like something new. Yeah, you want to know more about the technology. You can actually also um, go process with the help of the lecturers, or you can do it on yourself. But I think it will be better for you to go through the journey with the help of the lecturers, inshallah.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Amna. So I think Firdaus, can you share how you got into this decision, on further study, especially in master in computer science?
Okay, the main reason why I got into this study because after working for so long, for almost 10 years or maybe 11 or 12, because include from the past, so I decide it's time for me to upgrade myself because as we know, the technology is always evolve every year. So with the background that I have and the experience that I've gained from the past, if I don't upgrade myself, I don't think that I can cope with the latest environment working. So I've got no choice. Yes, I can learn by myself, but that is not the proper way. So the best way is you have to go through the learning system, which is you have to go to the university or whatever you think that's it for you. But for me, I think uh, joining the university back to learn is a correct or the how should I say the best decision for you because uh, from here you can maybe you can get experience from the new people such as from the foreign people or foreign lecturer, and of course you can get an you can also learning something new based on the latest subject that they provide. For example, now I think most of the company are interested to them.
Right.
F- from my side, my working place, I working in the education system. Sorry, at the education level, just like the UNIKL. So, last few months, my university are trying to discuss, and we, for the long future, they will try to implement the AI system in the latest technology for the student. I mean, maybe because they want to use the virtual learning system or whatever, or maybe in the future they don't use lecturer as the main subject. Maybe they will use the, I don't know, robot or something for the learning purpose. I don't know. That's one I'm not so sure. But my company is now slowly trying to bring the latest technology, and that include the AI. So from my side, I noticed that if I don't learn this kind of new thing for the future, might be trouble for me. So I've got no choice. So I have to upgrade myself, and that was the reason I continue my study in the UNIKL. And for some reason, I kind of miss UNIKL for almost 10 years. Okay, that's it, doctor.
All right, thank you, Firdaus. Okay, this nice ways of pursuing your studies due to the demand of the industry, and also you are missing the place here. So I think the UNIKL MIT have given you such a nice experience, on studying here. Okay, so I think we go back to Dr. Amna. So Dr. Amna, as the person that have been involved in this designing Master of Computer Science for adult learners. So maybe you could highlight what are actually these design have been incorporated into Master of Computer Science for the adult learners.
Okay, I remember when we start developing the program, it was the request made by the top management. Okay, at the time we only have master in IT, which is by research. We see there's a demand on mixed mode and also coursework based. Uh, So we also thinking about the adult learners whereby they are not as free as the undergraduate maybe. They can put their full time on the study. But for the adult learners, normally while working, okay, they also pursuing their studies. So so the concept and the idea is to develop a program and the student okay can actually manage their time through the flexibility of the program. Okay, so what we have, we will actually conduct the program during the weekend, and then at the same time, we will also help the student through maybe through forum, chatting, and so forth. So, because this is my master in computer science, so in the first year semester, they will study about computer science. What is it about? Yeah, and then in second year, no, still first year, second semester, they will be given choice. Okay, which major what they want to go into. So then there will be in terms of the assessment. We try not to have the final exam, but more of the seminar, assignment, yeah, mini project, and something like that, whereby the student doesn't have to spend things to a lot of time, things to be memorized. Yeah? That's not our intention. Our intention is to build a student that is capable and also have knowledge in the master in computer science and also the other major that they go to.
All right. Okay, thank you,
Yeah.
Dr. Amnam, about this explanation about the program, how it was designed, until now. Yeah, we have previously we have two major focus area that a student have to choose. That is software engineering and system networking. But now we have additional three. So that additional three is data science, artificial intelligence, and information security. Yeah. So this is due to the demand today from the industry. Okay. So Firdaus, yeah, you have been in this program, yeah, Master in the Computer Science. You have joined from February, right? February 2023. So you have gone for one semester, completed your Master in Computer Science, yeah? So how maybe you can share with the audience, how is it, yeah, your experience as adult learners in Master in Computer Science?
Okay, thank you, Doctor. Actually, the experience is wonderful. I feel very,
Mm-mm.
very happy to be back at
Mm-mm.
this, to be back in the campus and study again. And at the same time, I've got a new friend, although most of them are younger than me, but that's okay. That's not the problem. Well, actually, from the beginning, it was quite difficult for me to adapt because uh, it's been 10 years since I left the campus, so I'm still trying to adapt. But after a second month, that is no problem for me because um, all of my classmates are very, very helpful and friendly, and they are the one. Uh, most we do the assessment, assignment, or whatever together. If anything happen, we communicate with each other day and night, Sunday to Monday, Sunday to Monday, or almost every day through the WhatsApp chat. And sometimes we ask the lecturer personally. And I think it's such an amazing journey. And I recommend it to the adult workers. Don't be afraid to try this experience. Okay, doctor.
All right. Okay, Firdaus. Very, I think, awesome experience lah, for your first semesters. So, for this audience information, our Master in Computer Science also designed for the students to study by modular mode of study. So, modular mode of study just let the student to learn, about one course, for few weeks. So for example, we have semester one, Master in Computer Science, where you will be taken advanced computer science. So advanced computer science will take around 5 weeks to complete. So at one time, you will only learn just Master in Computer Science. So after Master Computer Science, you go for algorithm complexity, another 5 week, and then continue for innovation course. So there you will more focus on the subjects to complete all the assessments, all the tutorials, discussion in the weeks dedicated to the courses, right? Now, so that's another design. I think most of these master in coursework or mixed modes don't have this modular type. So it's the advantage for working adult. Okay, so I think in Master in Computer Science also, we have this very flexible environment, whereby you can also chat and contact your lecturer at any time, and most of the time the lecturer will entertain on what you need to do, how you need to go about the assignment or the assessment, so that you are not alone. You're not alone. You are in the group WhatsApp where you can discuss with your colleagues, all your classmates, Yeah, so that's give you the advantage. Yeah, as per what discussed by Mr. Firdaus just now. Okay, so before we go for this detail of APEL, let's have a break. Yeah, so that we can later focus on the APEL, MQA, and how to pursuing your study, your postgraduate study. Okay, so stay tuned. There's a lot of things that we want to share for APEL after this. To Sembang You and I for postgraduate series. Okay, we are talking about APEL on how you are going to use your experience on pursuing your studies. Okay, so the important elements usually in the head of candidate of postgraduate program to go for further study is, am I qualified for the program in terms of academic qualification? And second one, I think the ability of the qualification, including the financial, time management, and work-life balance. So, am I capable to do that? To go for 1.5 years to complete my study? But a little attention given to experience there are candidate have. Yeah, so I think there are some candidate of master computer science have worked for 10 or more. They have the diploma, but they don't have a degree. So to go pursuing their study in master in computer science. But now the MQA has recognized experience as another important element in pursuing studies. So perhaps Dr. Amna can explain this further to our viewers today on how you can utilize experience for master in computer science by using another channel that is APEL. Okay, Dr. Amna, you have the floor.
Okay. First of all, I think I would like to explain for APEL. APEL is actually accreditation learning. Yeah. So of course, it's something to do with your work experience, but it's not the duration of the work that is important. Yeah. all. So you might have 10 years experience, okay, but if you do just one thing, so you only have one skill, yeah. So that of course is very important, yeah. You can use that for APEL as well, but it's not for many subjects lah, I would say. Maybe one subject can actually use that skill that you gain, yeah. APEL actually, APEL A or APEL for access, and then you have APEL C, APEL for credit awards, qualification, and now we have a new additional which is APEL M, APEL for micro credential, yeah. But for today, okay, because of the time, okay, we are going to only discuss about two of the APEL. One is APEL for access, and that you would to get entry. And the other one, APEL for credit awards. I will talk about APEL A first, yeah. So basically, some people, okay, they start working when they are maybe after their PMR, they start working. Maybe they don't like to further their study, or maybe due to other things, yeah, that made them decide to work. So let's say they work until their age of 20, something like that. So what they can do is, no apa, they just have to work, and then maybe improve in their career path by the skill that they gain during their working life. But what if, yeah, they would like to further their study at that time, yeah. So for APEL A, okay, they only, if you are age 20, then you decide to do a diploma APEL A, which you apply through MQA, and then there will be some centers that actually helping MQA with pusat penilaian APEL, or also Universiti Rakan. There's two that can help us. So they can use that, okay, that APEL to do their diploma. Or if they're age 21, okay, imagine they also don't have any SPM, they can APEL for level 6, yeah, that will allow them to go entry to degree. But they have, of course, when they do APEL, they choose something that is related to their industry. If they are working in ICT, for example, so the APEL is actually related to that. Then another interesting point is someone with diploma, yeah, someone with diploma working maybe 10 years, of course, they can actually pursue their degree using their, but MQA has introduced this APEL A, whereby they can actually skip their degree, they can go straight to their master. So to get to master APEL or level 7 APEL, they need to have at least STPM or diploma. That's all APEL entry. So that is briefly what is APEL A is all about. Is another alternative for, okay, to get into a program. Yeah. Normally, of course, through the formal education, but now there is another alternative through APEL A. Okay. Another
Okay.
of, yeah, okay. Another type of APEL is actually APEL C. That is APEL for credit awards. Means that you can use your it's not the number of years you work, the experiential learning, to actually gain a credit award. I'll stop here now. Maybe if there's more question on that, I will answer.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Amna. Yeah, so a very clear explanation on this APEL A or SS. Yeah. Also we have this Firdaus here that's going to share with us on how is his journey, yeah, converting his experience, yeah, using APEL, uh, to get into master in computer science with his experience, 10 years experience, and this diploma. So Firdaus, we are looking forward for you to share your experience.
Okay, thank you, doctor. So, like I said previously, I'm apply this program using the Apple certificate. So the process is quite long for me because I must gone to a several process, which is I have to attend the seminar first, and they will brief you and they will brief and they will teach you what you should do and what should do not do during the exam. And after the seminar, they we will go proceed to the exam, which is online exam. And the exam is divided by the 5 component. The last time I take the exam, it was bahasa Melayu, bahasa Inggris, mathematics, and general knowledge. So the time given is 2 hours for the online exam. So whether you can finish or not, you have to follow the time. There is no repeat exam for that. And for the additional notes, if you fail the exam, you can repeat the exam for the second time, but you have to pay. Of course, there's no free. And if you fail for the second time, they will give you the 6 month. Um, should I say um, what should
Grace
I say?
period.
Yeah,
They will give you
Mm.
6 months to for you to study again, and after 6 months, come back again to take the exam. And during the seminar, they told me from the previous exam, most of candidates fail during the mathematics subject because the detail of the question is more focused on the SPM, especially in the mathematical modern and admits. So that was the response from the appel, but it's okay. At least we can try. And for me personally, I have still got no no idea what I'm doing during the exam. I just pray that I can pass this, and I will hope that I can pursue my study, which is the master in computer science. Then after I've complete the exam, they will ask me to do a portfolio or like a compile to your biodata, your resume, your working experience. Doesn't matter what kind of this, whether informal or informal, you have to put in the one folder, and then you have to submit through them, and they will analyze and they will check one by one. If there is missing, they will inform you and they will give a 1 month notice for you to complete the portfolio. And if they satisfy with your portfolio, they will pursue with the interview. So the interview was the last process to determine whether you qualify or not. So I've been into the interview in the last January. So the panel that I who interviewed me was the head of school and the professor of the subject of master in computer science. Actually, the interview was quite casual. There's no hard or tricky question. They just ask you what was your dream, what you want to pursue for the next 10 years, what your ambition, and what your your strong value. And the most important thing, uh, how do you divide your time? Because I'm working at the same time I want to study, so they want to know how I can divide my time. And you know make it easier for me? So my answer is very simple because I'm not married yet, so I have got lots of free time, especially during the nights. So I can study during the nights, and I've got no problem with that. So for the weekend class, I can easily focus because I don't have any part-time job or any other, additional income source or whatever. So I can fully focus on that because the interview was telling me based on the past that most of there's a few case of master in computer science uh, drop the subject because they can't commit due to the due to the time management, especially when they are marriage, so they can't divide the time between study and whatever. So because I have give the strong reason, so I think that's why, because I'm here now, because they to let me go. I think that's it. What I can tell,
All right.
doctor.
So basically, Firdaus, they have four stages lah. And the first one is seminar. The second one is
Yes.
examination. Third one is portfolio, and the last one is the interview. Yeah.
Yeah.
So from the seminar, from the first seminar or from the first you register, and then seminar, exam, portfolio, interview, until the results comes. So how is the duration? So that audience there can really target. So does it took 1 year or 6 months to complete all of this?
Okay. Thank you, doctor. For my duration, I start to apply this program last year during earlier of October, and then the last process is the interview, because during the December last year, most of the staff are going for holiday or whatsoever, so they can't complete the process. So otherwise, I already complete within the 3 months. So because of the last year, and the staff want to clear the annual leave and they want to spend their time with the family, so they extend my interview in the January. So I think my duration is only 4 months. I think 4 months. Yeah, 4 months.
4 months, yeah. So it could be shorter than that, yeah, because of the delay, just now you mentioned. So maybe
Hmm.
3 to 4 months lah, I think, yeah. Is
Yes, correct.
the for audience there to target, for them to complete this APEL A, yeah. So how is it, these seminar, exam, portfolio, interview? Do you have to physically come to the center, and where is the center, so that they have these ideas, of how they're going to um, allocate their time, for this process of APEL?
Okay, thank you, doctor.
Mm.
For the panel for the APEL,
Mm.
I choose the UPM in Jalan Semarak, just nearby.
Ah,
But there's plenty option in the Klang Valley, but I choose UPM. I think is the closest one. But all the process is going through the online. There is no need physical, because after the lockdown, we most of the time we use the streaming and then the online whatsoever. So no need for me to go to their campus personally to hand over or meet the instructor whatsoever. So all the process is done using the online. So my portfolio I submit through the online process, which is using the Google Drive, and from that they can check one by one, and if anything is missing, they will inform you through the email, and they will notify you if any changes that have been made, or they will tell you if any s- any meeting or whatsoever. For example, like my interview, they will inform you 2 weeks earlier, so that the participant can prepare.
so
So
you
that's
can
it, doctor.
arrange your time, right? So
Yes.
what about seminar? You have mentioned you have gone through a seminar. So how long is the duration of this seminar?
Okay, the seminar is only one day, from morning to evening.
Is it
Yeah.
working days, or Friday, or Saturday, Sunday, weekend, or weekdays?
It's on weekend, I think, but you can choose
Weekend. Oh, you
between
can choose.
Saturday and Sunday, if I'm not
Mm.
mistaken. But I choose the Saturday because I think that was more flexible for me because Sunday I want to spend my time with the family and
Correct.
whatsoever.
Yes. Okay, so 1 day seminar and 2 hours of examination. Yeah,
Yes,
2 hours of examination. You have to complete these four courses lah: BMBI, Maths, and General
yes,
Knowledge
within 2 hours given.
within 2 hours given. All right,
Yes.
and then portfolio. How long is the time given for you to complete?
Portfolio they given me 1 month, or if I
One
finish
month.
earlier I can submit earlier so that they can
Mm.
check earlier, and then they will mention which one you have to modify or insert more.
Okay,
That's it.
so in between they will liaise with you lah, their requirement, yeah. So,
Yes.
is it the portfolio that you're telling them all the experience that you have, the projects that you've been involved? Is it that
Mhm.
kind of portfolio?
Actually, the portfolio is you can put whatever background you have. For example, your working
Hmm.
experience, your
Hmm.
certificate of qualification you obtain from the outside, or for your personal achievement, or your work of art of your, maybe you join the seminar in the outside or workshop or whatever, you can put into the portfolio. There will be a advantage for you.
Okay, so I think it's clearer now, on the processes, on this duration. Okay, so I want to ask you about one more thing, but the audience out there, if you have any questions, while we have this opportunity with our Firdaus, that have gone through the process, maybe you want to ask, please let me know. Put in the Facebook the question. We'll try to answer that. Okay, last question, Firdaus, for these processes. Yeah, how much you spend for it? Maybe you can break down, all these the spending, the costs, the fees, or whatsoever.
uh, if I remember correctly, I spent almost 800. That was
Hmm.
only one time given. But if
Okay.
you fail, if you want to redo, maybe there will be another additional charges.
I see. So
It
additional
almost, yeah.
charges. You know how much is that if to repeat?
Uh, Maybe around 300 something,
Mm.
300 something. Yeah. But the detail is all available in the website because
Yeah. Right.
the detail is on the
So
website.
So we can go to the MQA APEL and find
Yes.
all of this information, the processes and whatsoever, right? So very interesting, yeah. So for 800, less than 1,000, yeah, you can convert the requirement, of bachelor degree, yeah, to um, as an entry lah, to master in computer science. Yeah, so you can also choose other programs, right? Not only master in computer science, right? So you're given options there.
Not really because
Okay.
actually I want to choose the networking side. But in the
Uh-huh.
UNIKL, I noticed they offer this program which is included in the master in computer. So I think this is maybe a new experience for me. So why not I try this, because somehow some of the subject are kind of related to my working now.
Yeah, what
So maybe
you're
yeah,
doing here now, right? Okay.
yes.
Right. Okay, thank you, Firdaus, for audience out there. If you have any question, yeah, please use this opportunity to ask Mr. Firdaus. Yeah. So we come back to Dr. Amna. Yeah. So how is actually the process, of this master in computer science, or this appel process, from this university view. So maybe Dr. Amna can let us know about that.
Okay, first of all, we like to explain about APEL it again. Yeah. Of course, UNIKL, we are not the center for APEL A, but we are center for APEL C. Yeah. So, but we can actually accept any application from APEL A candidates. Yeah, there's no problem on that. For APEL C, you have to be a student first, okay, because it's a credit awards. It's like a credit transfer. So MQA has stated that any courses can be applied APEL C as long as it's not related to research. So you can imagine for STEM we have what 60 plus credits, yeah. So MQA allowed 30%. 30% maybe around 20 credits. Yeah, 20 credits I would say around maybe five courses that you can actually apply for APEL. So the process for APEL started, okay, when you join UNIKL, okay, start to discuss with the PG coordinator, okay, postgraduate coordinator, or with the APEL coordinator at the campus, whereby we will see whether you have the experience that can actually be mapped into APEL. So basically, there will be a course structure given to you. So from there, you can choose which of the courses that is you would like to have applied for APEL. Yeah. So it's only 30% of that. So, but even though it's 30%, means that if you have 60, for example, 60 credits for your master in computer science, maybe one third of the total TCG uh, can be actually convert into APEL or you get the credit awards for that. So it reduce your time in the university, yeah, to complete your master in computer science. Yeah. So in terms of process, also it's very long process. It takes about 3 to 4 months as well. Yeah. So it started initially with the select which of the courses from the program structure that can you think the student think can be convert map into the APEL, yeah, for credit awards. So basically after that you have to apply for the APEL. Is cost by cost, yeah. So every course you have to apply, and it's not free. You have to pay based on the whether it's technical courses or non-technical courses, but it's not that expensive. It's around maximum around 500 ringgit, something like that, which is actually if you think about the actual cost of the course subject that you take is more than that. It's 3 times more than that. It's also what we will do is something similar to APEL A. We will actually map your experiential learning into the course learning outcome of the subject or the course. Yeah. So basically, you have to do some form assessment. It can be challenge test or it can also be a portfolio. Normally what we do, the student will have to fill in one form. We call it as the self-assessment. Yeah, the idea is we want to know what is your formal education that you have gone through. Also, what are the non-formal and also informal learning that you have experienced. Yeah, that will be, I mean, is case by case basis. Yeah, not everyone is similar. I think you know about formal education is something that you do throughout your schooling, then you go to college and university. Okay, that is fair enough. Yeah, but for the non-formal and informal, maybe I will explain a bit later. I will stop it here now, yeah, for you to digest what I say. So the process, of course, we will have also to go through the Senate. It's not something that um, they pass. You took the challenge test or portfolio and you pass. It's not like that. It will have a due diligence for that as well. Yeah, we'll be very. It's not something that guarantee for you to pass if you take APEL-C. Yeah, but our status right now, our record right now, 98% of the student went through APEL-C, pass. Yeah.
All right. So, Dr. Amna, what are the usually this application of APEL-C comes from? Is it undergraduate, postgraduate? Can you share with us?
Okay. There's a few institute in UNIKL is very active, yeah, like AMIDI, MESTEC. So in that case, they focus more on their undergraduates, and the most subjects that they apply for is actually uh, industrial training, yeah, which is actually about
Oh, that's
nine
right.
credits, yeah. Um,
Yes.
Master, I think from MIDI, there's a lot of application from MIDI, which is on their railway, I think railway management, something like that. So it's a mix between degree and also master program.
Master, right? So, what I can conclude, yeah, for this APEL A, the university will just receive, yeah, this certificate. Kan? Certificate from the MQA showing or stating that this candidate is fulfill the requirement for an entry of master computer science lah. For example, Firdaus, you have the certificate, right? You want to share with us?
Yeah, sure, no problem. Let me show the
Okay.
certificate first.
All right.
All right.
So that's for Apple A lah. The Firdaus have gone through that, and for Apple C is for converting your experience through courses, for courses. Yeah. So for example, in Master Computer Science, we have 40 hours, 40 credit hours. So it's 30% is 12 credit hours lah.
Mm.
So 12
So it's
credit hours.
about 3 to 4 courses, right?
Yeah, 3 to 4 courses lah. Yeah. So for example, if I have experience related to algorithm complexity, yeah, I can apply for the algorithm complexity, APEL C, yeah, and then they will convert that. I do not have to take this algorithm complexity lah for master in computer science, right?
Mm-mm. Yeah.
All
You
right.
you
So
will actually just need to pass each CLO, yeah, the marks, let's say
uh-huh.
each CLO marks is 100. You just
All
need to have
right.
50 out of 100, then you consider as pass. But
I see.
for Apple C, yeah, if you, for example, for that courses, they have 3 CLO, you need to
Mm-hmm.
pass all the CLO. Not
I
if you miss, let's
see.
say CLO 1 you
Mm-mm.
score 100, CLO 2 you score 100, but CLO 3 you score 45, for example, then we cannot accept as a pass, because APEL is actually looking at the attainment, yeah, whether you attain CLO or not. Yeah.
Okay, so we have actually came to the end of this session actually. What a very interesting topic, yeah, things that we have not explored before this, yeah. So I think the audience out there, especially those have very good experience, yeah, a long experience with their work related to the courses, you can just go for APEL A, you can just go for APEL C, and now we have APEL M, the micro credentials, whereby I think the university also looking forward that for APEL M and also APEL Q. So APEL Q is actually to convert the experience to the certificate. For example, 15 years of experience to bachelor degree. Of course, there will be assessment. But I think not the offering, the or university that offers PILKI is not many and very limited courses they have. That offering Apple Q now, but maybe it's growing. Maybe you can check from time to time. So I think it's good for the MQA to have this such alternative. And then university also I think go to support all of these um, alternative as well. So I think last word lah from our panels. Can we start with Firdaus and then Dr. Amna? Maybe you want to share or advise the audience out there. Firdaus?
Okay, thank you, doctor. My advice is for the student who also at the same times are working.
Mm.
Please don't give up on what you do now. Please, I'm begging you, because we never know what we can achieve in the future. Whatever you do, please be strong, and please make sure that you have lots of courage to finish your study or whatsoever. Just ignore all the negative words come from your surrounding. Actually, that is not helping after all, because I'm also personally, I've got lots of negative comment from surrounding me, because some of my friends are not really think that I can do this program, because maybe because of due to the age of age, maybe, or maybe I don't know. There's too many negative, but I just don't care anymore, because all I want is I just want to upgrade myself and I want to improve myself. So at least in the future, if anyone asks me what do you achieve for the next 10 years, so I can say I have a master in computer science, or maybe I will be in the PhD student, hopefully in the future someday, or maybe the IT specialist or whatever. So my real advice: please don't give up on what you doing now. That's it.
Okay, Firdaus, we are so proud of what you have gone through. Thank you for all the motivations for the audience out there. Okay, so Dr. Amna, you have last word for the audience.
I would say that this is the opportunity that was not given 10 years ago, whereby those considered as dropout from the formal education, now they have the opportunity to come back, which will help in their career path actually. Normally for their career enhancements, to get into a better position, you can't deny that education is important. It's also the top management will look at your formal education, whether to allow you to go to, say I would like to remind, education is for the lifetime. It's not stop until whatever you've done. It can also through the industry, it can through many things. But the education, to the formal education, will get you a position, and also to go to a good university. You might know Firdaus, after finishing his master program, he can go to other university to further his PhD. And like I said now, is opportunity open for all. So why not grab it? Okay, so That's all for me.
Thank you so much, Dr. Amna. Yeah, very inspiring last word for the audience. Yeah, so dreams is for everyone, but if you have not gone for it, yeah, no action, then it's nothing. It's just the dream lah, yeah, forever. Yeah, so you're going not to achieve it in your real life, but you have the opportunity, you have to decide what you going to achieve. Yeah, so we hope this discussion has provided you with a clearer roadmap for your academic journey using APEL, experiential program, by MQA. Remember that pursuing higher education is not just about acquiring knowledge, but also about personal growth and contributing to the advancement of technology in society. Okay, so our registration in Master in Computer Science is open now, until end of this October. Please visit our website www.mit.unikl.edu.my for application. Okay, thank you all for joining us. Okay, I'll see you later in postgraduate series. Thank you. Bye. Thank you to our panels today.
Thank you, Doctor, for
Thank
having
you.
me. Thank you, Doctor.